Hello everyone, and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom Early Access, and oh my gosh, that stretch was really adorable. For a 35-foot predator, I mean, they made it very cute sometimes. In the last episode, you could see that we made the lovely Torvosaurus. Man, this is a good one. Again, underappreciated dinosaur, but gets a lot of love here, and I'm noticing that as a common theme in this game. Everyone gets the love. Alright, so we have new names. Here is Giga Chad, for that lovely jawline it has. Really, this is such a Chad skin, such a Chad dinosaur, it only fits. And it's Mimi, it was the perfect name. And for the other Torvosaurus, there's Darth Maul. It has the reds and the blacks, so yeah, it's fitting. I always compare these dinosaurs to Sith Lords. A lot of the skins look very Sithy, like they're straight from the dark side. Maybe I'll end up calling like, some dinosaurs Nihilus, Malak, Revan, stuff like that. Darth Bane. Ventress. There are a lot of good Sith Lord names if you want to suggest those in the comments. Dooku. Alright, lovely as always. Actually, speaking of Dooku, my grandpa, we would always call him Count Dooku because he looked like Christopher Lee. But then there were other people who we didn't know who would call him Dracula, independently of us because Christopher Lee played Dracula.
Much like a rhino.
Oh, yes, thank you, Nigel. I really do like your commentary, but they play it too much. And for this unnamed Nasudo, I called it Pancake. There is a pancake quality to it, not gonna lie. And it's a cute name. And pancakes are great. And oh my gosh, she just sneezed. How lovely. How lovely. Unfortunately, we won't have too many creatures to name. Oh, spoilers. We won't have too many creatures to name today because I'm making the woolly rhino, the smilodon. And, you know, we don't make a whole giant herd of them. Maybe I'll have one or two, but that's about it. And so I'm going to start a mammalian section over in this area here. So my plan, I don't know if it's going to pan out, but to have woolly rhino and woolly mammoth in one large enclosure here, and then get the smilodon over here. And the plan for the day is to build a bridge that connects from this side of the zoo to over around here. And we have some good bridge prefabs, which is nice. But before we do that, we have to look at the centerpiece, the main attraction. Oh gosh, I didn't realize that. I put a bench right there. That's embarrassing.
How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
I do like it. I do really like it. The plants definitely add a lot. But I was struggling with the grid because once I started adding the curves, the circles, and then changing the sizes, that's when the grid falls apart and you can't use it. So then you just have to eyeball everything. And I have trouble converting from the round parts to the square parts. So it does have a little mishmash feel to me, but it's still pretty good. I like it. And the lights. Oh, the lights add so much. I enjoy the tower that I put up there. Yes, kudos to me. Congratulations. Now let's take a tour of it real fast before we get to the Coelodont. This is what I'm calling Ontogeny Hall. There are 4 entrances, and this one shows the growth of Tyrannosaurus. It starts out as a very long-snouted juvenile with more teeth. Then, over time, as it ages, we have a more teenage one here, kind of like Jane, the Jane specimen. Now we're getting into adult territory, kind of like a young adult, and then here's a big chatty adult, a thick boy.
Damn, boy, he's thick!
Yeah, so I like how it came out. It's a fun idea. All I had to do was stretch the head, which well, as it grows up, the head compresses. So it was a very easy thing to do, and makes a lot of sense. There was a recent paper on Gorgosaurus ontogeny. There were 2 juveniles, I think they were like big kids, found and described over the past month. It was really cool to read. And of course it supports this idea of Tyrannosaurus growth. Now once you're inside, you can get some refreshments, a burger, some fast food, which is another burger, but a burger with drinks this time. Ooh. Yo, what do we got here? I guess they didn't get sponsorship from any real soda companies, so there it is. And the centerpiece is a prefab, I'll admit, but a lovely Tyrannosaurus statue. They went all out with the prefabs. I don't know who at Blue Meridian took the time to design them, but they look amazing. This golden T-Rex is epic. Epic. And then these corridors aren't complete because they're not really connecting to anything. They're just there until the future. This one has 2 Admonosaurus statues. And a fun trick is to compress the statues so that they look like, what would you call it? Kind of like a painting, a portrait. This one has the mammoths. Probably doesn't connect to the... Is this the one that connects to the mammoths? Oh, it is. I didn't even plan that. That's just a happy coincidence. There's a 1 in 4 chance of that happening. That's a Monosaurus. Here, come on, here. Has full-size Tyrannosaurus. Oh, that would be so cool, too, that you're walking in and you see a Tyrannosaurus model that's to scale. Then you're just standing right next to it. You'd probably be about here on it. And you're dwarfed as you walk in. So this nearly killed me. It didn't take too long, but finagling all of the modular pieces and scaling everything and getting everything to fit just right took quite a while. Light? Okay. How are people supposed to play without the light? That's insane. But now let's start this woolly rhino exhibit. And I want to use, for this area, let's theme it. Let's use this stone fence right over here. Angle snap. Nothing too fancy. You come up like this. And like this. Delete that, and you will be connected. Alright, we have our start. This will be our base. I'm pretty excited to see how this turns up. How big is it? Oh, it's not connected, so it's not going to register it as an enclosure. Let's see. How large?
What?
What do we got? Size. Oh, that's huge. Alright, that's more than enough. That is definitely more than enough. Alright, biggest exhibit by far. Now we have to lay down the bridge and the foundation for that bridge. Ugh. I need to get it snapping so it's angled correctly. Also, instead of just playing Prehistoric Kingdom for my entire life, I've also been working on JPOG. Because, I mean, I'm not taking a break from the documentary reviews, but I have to mix things up. I don't want to make the same thing all the time. For my next video, I'm doing a video on JPOG and just lessons that these kind of park building management games can learn from it. Just some nice takeaways that we can get. And I definitely have to say, that game really holds up. Ooh, these are nice bridges. I like this one. Yeah, it definitely holds up. What does not hold up is the way I designed this. Can you fit nicely, please? It's such a fun game, though. And trust me, there's a lot we can take away from JPOG. The game is epic. I was recording my JPOG footage, and then in the middle of the night, when I'm playing Dreams, you know, because I do still play video games for fun, I swear. I was playing Dreams, and then my brother starts playing it, and then he also sees just how well the game holds up. Is this not connected to the grid? I swear, sometimes the grid just is annoying, because I would have sworn that this whole thing was gridded. Right, let's get it like that. Almost perfect. No, 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 no. It really is just a fun and enjoyable game. How? How does this even happen? Is it... That's how that happens. Yeah, that's a fun and enjoyable game that is endlessly replayable. And I know from experience because I've replayed it endlessly. Oh, this is ever so slightly off. It needs to be perfect. Oh, poop. We have more problems. This needs to be centered. If it's not centered, I would cry. Also, I've unfortunately been doing, I feel, more negative reviews lately. Like, Turning Red. What else have I talked about? It's been a while for me. But I feel like I've done some more negative reviews, and even the Batman video. It was positive, but it was positive because I was pretending to dislike it. So it would be nice to make a more positive video and give a positive take. But yeah, some of my Jurassic World Evolution stuff when I was recording Evolution 2 was... I did compliment where I could find compliments. Which was a little bit scarce sometimes, I'll admit. Here, go like that. It's about the fine details, guys. It's about the details. So, I don't want to be the guy who just rants and complains and keeps ranting. I do enjoy movies. I do enjoy video games. Just like everyone else. Okay, that's not long enough. But before I duplicate this, let me edit this so that it all matches. What are you? Maybe I should get this path to match that. Yeah, let's do that. So, one movie I definitely did enjoy was Sonic 2. I don't have enough to say about it to warrant a full-blown review. But it was definitely a fun movie. If you haven't seen it by now, you should. It's not amazing. It's not. But it's fun and enjoyable. And there's a lot of enjoyment to be had for pretty much anybody. Anyone can go into it and have a good time. And it definitely won me over, because I thought the first one was only like, okay. But the sequel was better. Really, it was better all around, if I'm being honest. It was funnier. I liked Dr. Eggman a lot more in this one. I didn't like Jim Carrey's performance in the first one, but he definitely won me around this time. And I've never enjoyed Jim Carrey with the comedic performance, which might sound blasphemous to some people, but I really don't like when he's doing comedy. I don't like his Riddler, really. I don't like his Grinch. What else? I'm sure I'm missing a lot, like Mr. Popper's Penguins. but really what I mean is I've just never enjoyed Jim Carrey when he's trying to give a comedic performance. I've only ever liked him in The Truman Show because that wasn't a comedy. But for Sonic 2, he won me over. Why does this not line up? Of all the movies to be like, okay, maybe Jim Carrey didn't do that bad in, it's Sonic 2. No, it was actually funny, and I enjoyed his delivery and performance. So I don't have too much to say about it, which is why I didn't write a full review of it. But definitely, if you get the chance, watch it. So, thank you, Blue Meridian, for making very easy to work with prefabs. If I had to build a bridge, that would have been another 3 hours of my life. No, maybe 1. Yeah, especially since it's curved and circular. No, I wouldn't have been able to deal with that. That would be a death sentence for me. I just can't deal with the curves. I'm not sure how big the mammoths are. The smilodon is about as tall as a person. Can I upgrade this? Let's make this better. There we go. Because I don't want them jumping over this and escaping and then... Well, they can't really kill people at this point. I don't think that animation is built in, but once the game updates, I don't want to risk it. And it's still the middle of the night. This is about... No, this is about midday for me. I'll be awake until 4 on most days. So, boreal. Boreal enclosure. We can use some grass now. This is the Pleistocene, the Cenozoic. It'll be fine. I would like to see what I'm doing though, which is usually nice to have. Why are people coming this way? It's not even built yet. Get out of here. Get out of here. And okay, a viewing area here should be good. Ah, finally, daytime. A nice viewing area. What is this? Gazebo? Raised gazebo. Do I want that? No, gazebos are for losers. What do I want? Where are all the prefabs at? Modular prefabs, okay. And yeah, let's go for a more tropical feel. Well, tropical, but kind of tribal at the same time. It feels ancient. There we go. So now you can get up in here, get a nice view of the whole zoo. Most of it's blocked by these buildings over here, but oh well. Still a good view. And then you get... Oh, look how cool that is. Oh, and so in the last episode I was talking a lot about the Jurassic movies. And I've decided that, yeah, I'll check out the Minion. Just mostly as an occupational hazard, really. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you expect me to see the Minion and then give some thoughts on it. And hey, here's the thing. If it's a good movie, I'll say it's a good movie. It's a bad movie, I will definitely say it's a bad movie. And considering the track record of the series, I don't really have faith in it. But who knows, I might be surprised. But I can't think of a series, off the top of my head at least, that had a bad first 2 and then suddenly they just came out with a 3rd one. It was suddenly amazing and did an amazing job on it. Yeah, that doesn't happen. Who knows, maybe Venom 3 will be good too, while we're talking about it. Goodness, I hope there's not a Venom 3. And here comes the complaining again. 1 meter's fine. This is fine. We could make an island like that. Does this look inappropriate? No, okay, good. It doesn't look inappropriate. That's the only thing I worry about sometimes. Get some grass in here. This is gonna be like the Mammoth Steppe area. Russia, Pleistocene Russia. Open grasslands. Open plains. So I like this. The, what is this? Gravel as a base and then plant matter, the grass covering it. Okay. Clean the poop, clean the poop. I appreciate how easy poop cleaning is in this game. You just click on the exhibit and then press that poop cleaning button. Okay, you don't need poop cleaning. You're all good. You're all good. Huh. Alright. Looking good so far. Let's throw in some caves? Do I want caves? No, too cliche for this time period. Let's get stables. What's the water situation like? What percentage of water are we at? 20%, that's too much. Was it too much? Yeah, that's too much. And I don't feel like having complaining woolly rhinos in my exhibit. The complaining dinosaurs were mean enough. Here. Alright, now we started to get into inappropriate territory. What are you now? 15%, perfect. Excellent. Rocks. What color? They've all been the same color so far. Come on, let's change this up. Yeah, that's nice. A bit lighter. This is the best trick to do with rocks. Take the same rock and spin it around, layer them on top of each other, and you can pretend that, oh, they're different rocks. It works every time, trust me. So you don't have to spend an hour just making different rocks. You could just get the same rock and place it 1,000 times. It's cheap but effective. Let's take you, change your color, like Michael Jackson. Alright, you are from dark to light. Just like Michael Jackson. There we go. Gaming the system 101. Ah, perfect. And let's maybe take one more kind of rock formation. Oh, you're small. Words I hear way too often in my life. I swear, we're still a strong PG channel. Okay, and maybe one more bed of rocks here. I don't go too crazy on the rocks. I watch Besson's a lot, and he always goes crazy on the rocks. He just dumps so many rocks that like, half of his exhibits will be rocks, 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 rocks. Which looks great. It's his aesthetic, and it always works for him. Because he knows what he's doing. People will see me a lot. They notice me in the comment sections of other paleo YouTubers. I've been watching Best in Slot for... oh my gosh, it's been a very long time. Maybe 8 years now? Something like that. Something crazy like that. And he's always been my favorite YouTuber, and that's not something I say lightly. I've probably put more time into watching Best in Slot than any other YouTuber ever. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. And I watch Evolution Square. She does Prehistoric Kingdom, but a lot of Jurassic World Evolution. And yeah, let's get some plants down in here. I don't like this one. That one's weird. Low density. So not a lot of plants. I can't see what's going on, but I could do my best. Just wing it. And I love watching a lot of the more educational channels, because those two do gameplay, but educational channels like Benji Thomas, Edge, Raptor Chatter. Your dinosaurs are wrong, of course. Paleo Nerd. He's a smaller one, but he did a great series breakdown of Jurassic Fight Club. Even before my own. Yeah, I'm liking this. Looks a lot like Skyrim, but still very good. How much forest? 33%. That might be too much, actually. Ooh, ooh, that's a little too much. And you can't even tell that it's too much. Maybe because it's pitch black in the middle of the night, but still. And on my channel, while I do make fun of some paleontologists like Jack Horner, because easy target, come on. How could I not? I try to be more positive when talking about other paleo YouTubers. I haven't trashed anyone yet, and I don't really plan to. So I don't want to spread negativity, cause drama, that type of thing, or make it us versus them mentality for the channel. I really don't want that. I mean, we're talking about dinosaurs and paleontology. There's not really a competition here. 27. It's just over. Come on. And now that I'm at, what, 14,000 subscribers, going on 15, I have to realize that I have more influence than I realize. Because for the longest time, you know, I was a small channel with maybe a few hundred. Just doing movie reviews, not getting much attention, that kind of thing. But now that I have something of a following, I have to remember that I don't want to be the one who starts something. Because I can start something if I tried. How's that? 27. Come on. Game. Be nice to me. Please. Whatever. Just gonna select all. Release. And you don't have food. So let's fix that situation. Get you some vegetables. Someone's gotta eat them, because that's not gonna be me. Vegetable over there. On this island. And I have no idea what's going on.
The woolly rhino, or Coelodonta, is a relative to the modern-day Sumatran rhino. Not unlike modern species, this rhinoceros sports two horns on its face. A key difference to note, however, is its unusual flattened shape. That's truly unique among its peers.
Thank you, Nigel. Always with a good commentary. It's nice when I hear them for the first time. You know, I'll play them when it's the first time I hear them. On the 10th time, maybe not. Alright, are you happy? Yes. Yes, you're happy. Wasn't too bad. I would prefer more trees, but if this is what they want those open plains, then it's fine. Oh, they're very cute. They are very cute. Look at their little faces. Oh my gosh. These two woolly rhinos need names. I wish I had animals that lived in big herds so we could get a lot of names in there, but unfortunately 2 is fine. When they start adding the herd requirements, I don't want to go overboard and then have them be unhappy and then have to start deleting animals that people name. So when you watch your named animal get deleted, that'd be pretty upsetting, and I want to avoid that. Ooh, that is... Pause that. That's thumbnail material right there. Hold on. Right, now that I got my thumbnail, we are about done for the day. A simple enclosure. Nothing too fancy. But I want to have some fun with it. Get that nice bridge view over it. Once we get the woolly mammoths, this will be a lot livelier. More fun. And let's check that now. Can I get the mammoth yet? Nope, I need another star, so that means we'll have to save that for next time. Can I get the smilodon? I can get the smilodon. Okay, smilodon is next. Hopefully that means I can get up to 3 stars and then get the woolly mammoth and finish this off. It sounds like a plan that's probably doomed to fail. Oh, I can also get iguanodon. No, let me keep my mind in the game. Smilodon. This is Smilodon Populator. If I'm correct, yes it is Populator. Can I get Smilodon Fatalis, actually? As much as I love Populator, let's go for Fatalis. I think thematically speaking, yeah, it'll fit the boreal environment. Can the populator live in the boreal environment? I don't think so, right? It can. It can't. No, that's scrubland. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. I'm not veteran enough yet. Is that also scrubland? Whatever. Okay, I know that it should be Fatalis for North America. Okay, cool. We can get T-Rex. Wait, what? Well, I guess 2 stars is all it takes to get the... And... what am I doing? Alright, let me get the mammals in first, because unfortunately I did forget them in my preview of all the animals for early access, but I didn't forget them. I checked the nursery and those were all the ones available to me. It didn't give me the option for Smilodon and the woolly rhino, unless I went completely blind for a moment and just didn't see it, which is a possibility, I'll admit. Alright, so next up we will be making the Smilodon enclosure, probably here-ish, maybe. Alright, or we could do 2 Smilodon enclosures, one for populator, one for Fatalis. We'll figure it out. But until then, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and check out my social media. See you next time.